High five yourself in the mirror. Let's have a great effing day. Every time I drop F-bombs, I swear, puts me way down in the algorithm. It looked like my connection just went out there, but yeah, why am I an anti-gym bro? Well, mainly because that's where I just worked out, underneath this tree out here in my front yard. That's my apartment over there. This is the courthouse. This is where I do a crap ton of workouts, especially when the weather's nice out. And when I started working out, literally like 2005 or 2006, the day I got clean and sober, I started jogging outside and doing sit-ups and push-ups immediately. I knew that would help me repair my body and repair my brain. What's good for the body is good for the brain. But I was very anti-gym. I used to even complain or mention to people, why would you pay for a gym when you can just run and do body weight exercises on your own? It's a waste of money. But so I then went back to school for health and human performance and went into public health, and I continued to work out on my own without any equipment, mostly. But then I invited a bunch of people over to my gym or over to my garage to start working out with me. And we started using more and more equipment. We started doing CrossFit workouts. And I became a gym owner, lo and behold, and I accumulated over a decade tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And I and a lot of people used it a lot. And we got much stronger and healthier, and I became a lover of the barbell. And I do still like using a barbell and using equipment at times. But what scares me about being an anti-gym bro is I believe that is the truth, that we don't need a gym to get healthier. Listen, some of the healthiest countries in the world have the least amount of gyms per capita because they live an active, healthy lifestyle and they eat much more nourishing foods. And so I'm not really too scared of this, but every once in a while the thought pops up in my brain, well, what if people find that out? That they don't really need gyms and they can get healthy on their own. Well, guess what? I want people to find that out. I want them to be able to just walk out their front door, like me being able to come out here and work out in my yard. That's so easy. It's free. I don't have to find a gym membership and worry about working out around other people. I want that for you, if that works for you. But here's the fact of the matter is, in the United States, it's just set up to where being healthy, it's so much against the grain of society right now that oftentimes we're swimming upstream. So we do need help a lot of times getting started. And I do believe that I am more than qualified to help people, not only because I am a certified active life professional trainer, but because I've been living it, okay? And my goal when I work with people is not to be their coach forever. It's to get them into a healthy lifestyle that they can maintain forever, right? Some that might look like what I do, working out outside, and some it may mean they go to the gym 3 to 5 days a week and lift weights. Some it may be, biking a lot, biking, hiking, walking, But yeah, anti-gym, gym bro. Does that sound like good marketing? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, it's weird. I don't think I've ever vocalized that I have a little fear in the back of my mind that people don't need me. But it's actually liberating and empowering for me to say that, because I don't want people to think it's a mystery. I want them to think it's simple and accessible. And I want them to know that, with all that said, yes, I did learn to do it on my own, but I've had lots of help along the way from coaches and mentors. But so along with that is, stop being afraid to ask for help. Okay? I didn't really do it on my own, even though I had a deep discipline and desire to be physically healthy, and it was part of my being, really. I couldn't not do it, but I still had help. Most people are not wired like me. I'm kind of weird. Like, I am a health and fitness freak. You are not, most likely. So you need help. And it doesn't have to be with a high-dollar personal trainer like me. But stop letting your ego bully your body out of a good life. That you'll figure it out. Or life's too busy. That's our ego feeding us this noise. Our ego wants us to be busy. It doesn't want us to notice the simple truths of being healthy and doing less things that don't matter and doing more things that matter. But we've got to figure out, this is what I think is holding most people back. Ego is a complicated way to put it. Okay? It's this I'm too busy to take time for myself story that we say in some way, shape, or form. Okay? And I'm not the guy that's going to be like, oh, you're not too busy. It's just not a priority. That's your fault, your problem. No, we are all busy. We are all busy. Okay? And overwhelmed at times. But the reason we have this, we're so busy that we can't fit one more thing in, we can't fit in a 5 to 10 minute walk, is that we're drained. It's not that we're busy, it's the things we're doing are draining us. They're draining our freaking soul. Okay? And it's ironic that I'm doing this on this phone, but I believe the phone and technology is the number one drain on our energy. I'm using it to spread good, and I'm always looking at my relationship with it. But be real with yourself, right? What is draining you in your life? I believe the phone is a big thing for people. Like if we go to scroll in our downtime, that's not actually filling our cup. That's draining us even more. But be honest with yourself, and if you are telling yourself the story that I'm too busy, I'm too drained, I'm overwhelmed, I'll do it when I'm less busy, I'll do it when the kids are grown, blah, 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 blah. Look at your screen time on your phone, and you tell me that you can't use 10 minutes of that to go for a walk outside today. Okay? All right. I didn't mean to go on like that, onto a rant in my soapbox. But also, if you are not doing it and you feel like you should be doing this, don't should all over yourself. All right? Because we don't want to project more guilt and shame for not doing things we should be doing. All right? Guilt and shame is not going to motivate us for the long haul. Do it because you love yourself and you love the people around you and you want to be the best version of you. Love is the only thing strong enough for the long-term job. You can do it. Now, go high five yourself in the mirror and make it happen. Love ya.